Sex with every single bug.
Not with every single bug. My fear of them, the big guys like that, though, do scare me.
Oh, you should have seen this one I saw this morning. This thing looked like a fucking...
What was it? Just a fly or a mosquito?
It had wings. I don't know what the fuck it was. I'm trying to describe it. Yeah, not Star Trek.
Body looked like.
So, I guess its body looked like the...
What such thing you're trying to describe it?
the larva of the ladybirds and whatnots and Grounded.
Those guys. Ladybird.
It looked like that, but longer. It had the fucking pincers, like, the pincers were literally this big. Wings were probably about that big. Body itself is probably about this long. Like from tip to tip.
Did you see this on the TV or?
Yeah, some guy was holding it by the wings, and he put it down, and it like flipped over and it started crawling, whatever.
Probably.
But it was huge, and the fucking pincers were huge. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those bugs like that.
Australia.
Like, I don't mind if they're from a distance, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're, like, holding it,
Or behind
you're a fucking lunatic.
behind a wall of glass or something. This thing was huge, though.
What's that? There. Dead. It's not moving.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. You just stand there.
Yeah, just very still and wait for things to get in front of it, and then they eat it. They're called ambush hunters.
I scared them. You almost took off its antenna.
Try not to.
Can the people see it? That's what I got scared of.
Oh. He came all the way with us from Rochester. Potentially by my house. I don't know for sure.
I'm assuming your place.
Are you ready, boys?
Focusing.
Where we going? Back to the open field?
And this is another episode of Trail Talk and Evolve.
Trail Talk and Evolve. My name's Jason. Hello.
My name's Jason. Hello.
My name's Bad. Hello.
You should change your name to Jason.
Triple J.
Welcome to Trail Talk and Evolve with your hosts, Jason, and Jason.
I guess we can just go by my middle name, Jason, and Joseph.
Triple J.
Oh yeah, what's your middle name?
R.
R?
Just the letter R.
Yep. I was named after an actor named Jason Robards because my father didn't have any real family fucking beliefs, whatever. So I'm named after an actor, Jason Robards.
So Robards is your middle name?
Yeah.
Jason Robards Terry. And then I'm Jason Xavier Terry. So close to being a junior.
So close to being a what?
A junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one Robard away.
I was gonna, for the longest time I was thinking about changing my name, my last name.
Why?
Because fuck my father.
Mommy feels the same way.
Yeah. But I wanted to start a legacy not based off that bullshit. Then I was like, fuck it, I'll just take that bullshit and turn it into gold.
Yes, sir.
My gold right here.
Sir. Have you guys heard of the red car theory?
No.
So, how many red cars did you see on the way here? Real number, realistic.
Didn't see any.
Huh?
I don't remember seeing any.
Okay. So, imagine though, when we were sitting in the driveway and I said I'd give you $100 for every red car.
You're gonna notice every single fucking red car there is.
Right. So the same thing holds true with opportunity. When you look for opportunity, it presents itself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just go through on autopilot and ignore the things around you, then you might miss an opportunity.
And that's the same thing as having your phone in your hand at every second. You can put it down and look at the world around you.
What?
Just saying. I can't describe how many things I've learned just by being the quiet kid sitting in the corner and paying attention to people talking and things happening around me.
Yeah, but at that time you didn't have phones.
Either way, I'm not saying that phones are bad. I'm just saying, what's the word? Moderation.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation. Put the phone down every once in a while. Look at the world.
Go outside, literally lay next to a tree.
And the same thing for people who don't have phones or don't use their phones as much. Every once in a while, pick up your phone and do some research on something because internet's amazing.
Yeah. Like anything in life, moderation is a big part of it. Hope some of those frames come on.
I'm wanting to go over. It's a balancing thing with the weight.
No, well, you could have just waited.
Yeah, fuck it.
Look how sunny it is.
I know it's much better.
Feels
than-
like Vinland.
Huh?
Remember Vinland Saga?
Yeah.
Where it showed the open plains. It was all sunny
So-
and shit.
I wanted to bring up adventures today. Something fun, a little fun topic of going on adventures. Like we go on hikes every Sunday. But how about something you did when you were younger or something you want to do in the future? I know we have plans in the future to expand our hiking area to other parts of America and
the world.
in the world. Me being or growing up with not with very little money, I still got to experience a lot of shit, a lot of different things. My mom was somewhat adventurous in her youth, so that helped. We went camping a lot, trips up north. We're from Michigan, so that's our thing. We go up north. We go up north, we go camping. And then further on in my life, somehow managed to scrape up money to go on cruises. I went to fucking Puerto Rico and some other places. Certain road trips I've taken with friends, seeing America mostly. But I've seen some things. I've had some adventures. I feel like I've lived a pretty blessed life comparatively to other people, but you being so young, you've already experienced a lot of that stuff. If you want to talk about that.
Me visiting Mexico and fucking Atlanta.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Well, I like visiting Mexico more because, well, when we visited Mexico, it wasn't like a tourist thing where we went to a fucking hotel and all of that. No, we lived with my mom's family, so a lot of the times, and I think they were poor. I'm
Over
not
there.
sure. I don't know, but it was fun to see. Like every morning, you would hear the person riding their bike with their fucking something behind them, screaming "Tamales, tamales! Anyone want tamales?" I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is he saying? I asked my mom. It's like, oh yeah, that's tamales. They sell you fucking, I don't know what it is still, but it's something.
That's delicious.
And I loved it. So every morning, every time I hear it, I'm always begging, like, yes, can I get tamales, please? Fucking amazing. Bathing was a bitch, though, I will say. I know.
Bathing?
Yeah, because you'd have to put water in a bucket, and that's all the water you would have. And then you would have a little bowl, scoop it up, scrub yourself, and then dump that water on you. That's all the water you would get.
Did they still have showers or like a room for that or?
It was different for the different houses I went to.
It was situational.
Yeah.
Like, one house, that was just like for like most of the houses I went to. I feel like it was.
Where'd you stay mainly? Just with family, right?
Yeah, with my mother's.
And what part of Mexico?
I forget.
I know she has a house. Well, the family has a house in Veracruz. That's where Poppy was born,
Oh, for real?
Victor. And I know they have a place in Mexico City. But beyond that, I don't know what else they would have.
How old were you when you went there? Recently?
No, definitely recently. How old was I? Maybe? Do you know?
You're probably like 12, 10, 12, in that area.
Most people at 10, 12 hasn't left the country, like you were saying, let alone their hometown.
Yeah.
Let alone the entire country.
I will say, I do remember we almost did start a forest fire because we were celebrating at I think a cousin's, like, so we went to a cousin's place and there was like a giant fucking house. It was a fucking mansion.
Yeah.
So we were celebrating and stuff. We were hitting the piñata. But yeah, we set something on fire. I think it was a lantern. And then it just went completely wrong and landed in the forest. So some people went over there to just like try to put it out.
Oh my god.
I loved it. It's funny. And even like, I forget what we were celebrating, but we were celebrating something so that people were shooting guns in the air.
Did you get to shoot a gun?
No.
Did you want to?
No. But I think I did. But my mom, they did tell all of us to go back inside because the bullets would come back down eventually.
Yeah. Eventually, that's why it's against the law to fire firearms in the city.
Yeah.
Uh,
I had fun in Mexico. It was a lot of fun.
where else have you been? You been anywhere else
I've
besides
been to-
Mexico?
Oh, I've been to Canada too.
What'd you do in Canada? Didn't you go to? Oh, you didn't go to that Mario Kart thing.
No.
Apparently, there's a go-kart, like Mario Kart place in near Niagara Falls in Canada.
Is that what
We got to check that out.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I just went to the Niagara Falls. That's about it.
Start hiking the falls and then go do
Hell yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I also went to Atlanta.
Smiley.
Atlanta was fun, I will say. But so when I first went to Atlanta, we stayed at my mom's friend, and then while we were there, I had a lot of fun there, I will say. But that was during COVID.
Yeah, her daughter was cute, huh?
She's like, hey, step bro.
Her older daughters were cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was during COVID, so I couldn't really explore any of the buildings or anything like that. I couldn't even see the school that I went to. But after that, we moved again. This time my mom went to a boyfriend's place in Atlanta, and we stayed there. Then we moved again from there to a different place. I was still in online school at that point, and then I started going to that school, and then I left, and now I'm back here.
How was that experience at that school? In a different
Atlanta one.
in comparison to Rochester High.
Definitely, there's higher requirements.
Higher requirements?
Yeah, like grade requirements and stuff.
In Atlanta?
At least the schools that I went to.
Yeah. Like
Like
they were
instead
really
of
on top of it.
Yeah, instead of needing you can pass with a D, you need a C to pass.
Mm.
So yeah,
Were you guys like in the city of Atlanta or like in the suburbs somewhere?
we were like kind of outside of it.
The outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
Of like the downtown area, not because Atlanta's a big city.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was a downtown area. Although the second school I went to, there were a lot of threats there. I will say, like
far as?
bombing threats, shooting threats. There was a fight like every week there.
Damn.
Like a fight broke out inside the class that I was in when the teacher left. I think they were just play fighting at first, but then I could definitely tell like her face was just, bitch, hit me, like actually fucking hit me. I'm gonna fuck her up now.
Emotions got involved.
Yeah, definitely. I feel bad for the teacher. She was panicking.
So, what do you think the difference was, or is, with that school and a fight every week, and this school where you haven't really seen that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm just coming up with theories in my own head that I don't really want to talk about. What about you, Matt? Any adventures?
Lots of adventures. Just to keep on the schooling tip, I went to 3 different high schools, so I know what it's like to kind of move around a little bit and what it's like readjusting. Like when I went to Harbor Springs High School, there was like a solid year I didn't talk to anybody. I just kept my head down. Well, I guess I went halfway through my junior year, so that last stretch of school, am I out of frame?
Kinda.
That last stretch of school, I didn't talk to anybody. I had to reacclimate. I didn't really know. In many ways, I felt abandoned from my mom, although I made the decision to move up there. And then shortly after, my aunt kicked me out. So I started to relax a little bit, open up more, talk to some people. But the problem was I just found the same people I was hanging out with up there. The same type of person that are good people, but are just caught up in partying and stuff. That stuff takes you down. I was really depressed for years before I went up there. Obviously, up there got really worse because I just sat in my basement. They say that people live longer. People in the world that live over 100 years old, and human interaction is a huge part. Family, relatives trucked down to Florida, and then drove Caves, Florida multiple times. Snowboarding there once, which was all the hills here. You go up, and then you're at when we went up that first thing, I was like, okay, we're at the top of the hill.
The actual mountains out there.
Yeah, so that was a cool experience, but it also made me every time I go snowboarding here now, it's that was over way too fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been very fortunate to see a lot of states. Colorado, went to
Did you snowboard out there?
I wish.
Yeah.
My buddy John, 6th grade, and he had his first kid, and it's less than a month old. So Athena and I flew out there to so we hung out with them half the time, but obviously they had a newborn baby, so it's Pikes Peak. If you get to the top, you can see 5 different states from the top. It's scary, real talk. When you're just driving up there, far right, you're just plenty of room for you to go up and down, but it just kind of feels like that. when you get up there, it's like the altitude is like, it's a little bit harder to breathe. But there was all these cool each other.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of those on the top. Gift shop and like, but that was, I don't know. I've been very fortunate to adventure a lot of places.
I've actually been there.
Pikes Peak.
Hmm. I
Pretty
hiked for
amazing.
1 day over there.
Really?
Yeah, a friend of mine was got a job at a ranch out in those mountains.
Mm.
So I drove her out there, and we got there 2 days early so she can get acclimated and get all her stuff situated. But we had a free day, and my plane didn't leave because I was flying out of Aspen, from Aspen to Denver, from Denver back to Detroit. Yeah, we spent the day at the ranch that she was working at, and we just went, I don't call it hiking, but walked around the area, and it was just mountains. Fucking Colorado's beautiful. If you've never been there, it's fucking beautiful state.
It's crazy to see too. Like when you walk out of like I walked out my buddy's house and I look up and there's just a massive mountain right there.
Mhm.
It's crazy to see.
It is. It's beautiful.
There's also a spot where they have drafts on. Like, you can take a trolley up it,
Mhm.
and then there's like drafts on the side of the mountain. I don't know, like it's not. I don't think it's a full zoo. I think it's just drafts. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. They just got drafts chilling up there. You can like feed them and shit.
Really?
Yeah. So if you had, what would be the top place in the U.S. for us to take the pod for you guys? Place you have been or haven't been?
Fuck. I've driven through, because when I was truck driving, I'd seen a lot of shit, but I didn't get to experience a lot of shit. The north, from, let's say, North Dakota to the coast, I'd like to experience all of that. It's all mountains and wilderness, pretty much. There's
sure.
not a lot going on up there.
And my buddy John was also the same guy we were just talking about, was stationed in Washington, and he said some of the best hiking trails he's ever been on were in Washington. So I'm going to put a pin in Washington State for us to go hike through the mountains there.
For sure. Yeah, that'd be exciting.
What you got?
I have no clue.
Grand Canyon,
Let's see.
Arizona, the desert.
Yeah, the desert seems good.
For real though.
I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue.
You don't like the heat and you want to go to the desert?
Yeah. At nighttime.
And it's cold.
Yeah, I like the cold.
For myself, I don't know. I think I already said my answer.
Yeah,
But to be more specific, I'd definitely like to check out Yellowstone before it blows up.
for sure. I mean, if it blows up, we're all dead.
Yeah.
So.
Billion years. But
Did you hear that they think they may have estimated the age of the universe wrong?
Yeah, it's a lot older than that.
Possibly twice as old.
Yeah.
26 billion years instead of 13.8 or whatever it was. That's interesting.
Very.
See, that's the thing about science and us learning, because we're learning more. We figure something out, and then down the road we figure something else out that changes this a little bit because we figured this out, and it's just a continual process of learning, and I love it.
So, I've always been Bulgarian. I know it's crazy, right? But I never like looked into what Bulgaria is known for, or, like any of that stuff. My mom was in Naps the other day, and she mentioned she might have siblings. So that kind of got in my head, like, damn, like, who are Bulgarians? What are they? I found out Bulgaria is the oldest country maintained Bulgaria since like 660 AD.
Damn.
But I'm 50% Bulgarian. I feel like people like think they're something and then they get those answers. 16th this, and 1/3 this, and 1/14th this. And it's like everyone's kind of just too over the next like couple hundred years. Everyone's just gonna be like
Universal DNA strands. Or there's going to be, like you said, so much percentage of this. So it's going to be like we're mutts. We're all going to end up being mutts, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. And race is in 2024. Everyone's the same, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, right.
I do want to get a DNA thing though.
DNA test.
Yeah.
To find out that I am not your father.
Oh my god.
That'd be fucked up.
That would be fucked up. Your
I
mother
like
and I
that.
would have a nice long conversation.
You guys look way too much alike.
Yeah, right. I'm going to try to do it with the backpack.
Are we throwing from here?
I'd rather throw from. This is the girls' tee. I'm sorry, the shorter tee.
Oh, so is that right there would be thrown?
Yeah. Do you want to push-ups over there?
I think my guess is it goes into that opening right there.
Yeah.
My guess is that's where it's at.
Is this your disc?
No, but you got a disc in there.
It has Jason on it, so I guess it is mine.
Is it actually Jason?
Yeah.
Jason Wilborn. Yeah, it does. That's hilarious.
Jason Wilborn? Does it have his number on it? It does.
This is
There's a penguin on it too.
So
yeah,
if you
it's
don't
a
want to buy
mid-range.
disc, guys, just go walk around disc golf course, and I
Mid-range.
guarantee if you look hard enough, you will find at least one.
I will.
His
As soon
number.
as we get home, I'll give him a call. He can come meet us somewhere, and I'll give it back to him.
You're right, like, we have your disc.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
It could be a setup. They're out in the woods right now watching us.
For real, with snipe.
Right.
Oh my God, there's a red dot on my chest.
I wouldn't notice. They didn't notice the praying mantis.
All right, give this a try.
Oh shit. Yeah. My butthole pucker a little bit.
Fuck was that?
How's your shoulder today?
The best been. I think because whatever else I got going on, my whole body kind of hurt.
Too much clicking
Lucky?
in the shoulder.
Florida would be cool, right?
For what?
Hiking?
Florida?
Yeah.
What's that?
No? Why, you won't get mauled by alligators?
We don't like bugs. Florida has a shit ton of fucking bugs. Gators.
You go first.
The Florida Everglades.
Hey, I'm back in the Florida alligator.
On YouTube, business account for TikTok. All that. Let's go. Let's go. Videos are finally performing.
That means
I'm wondering where it was. That video shoot?
you're getting old.
I gotta show him.
Balls start hanging down lower. Careful when you're sitting down too. Whine, whine.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Future things I would like to do is find that beach in the movie The Beach. Hang out there for a couple days
I don't think I've seen that one.
with Leonardo DiCaprio and I can't remember her name. She played the Sorcerer Supreme in that movie with him. Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
She was that actress.
Okay.
She was in it, but basically, it's a beach in Thailand or one of those areas,
Yeah.
countries. The island itself is run by drug dealers. I think they're growing poppy, whatever.
Yeah.
But they allowed these people, like a small village of them, to have this beach, but they can't leave the beach because obviously the drug dealers own the rest of the shit. So
sure.
like, you stay in your area, don't fuck around, and we'll leave you alone. And only certain people know about this. Somehow Leonardo DiCaprio's character finds out about this beach, and he takes like 2 of his friends with him to go find this beach.
Yeah.
And they find the beach and they live there, and a bunch of shit happens. I'm not gonna give away the shit, but
Right.
the beach is fucking beautiful. It's like a cove, like the ocean's over here. You have like mountains that open up,
Yeah.
and there's the beach.
I'm looking up where the beach was filmed. Ko Phi Phi Lee. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tilda Swinton,
Tilda,
the Thai island of
you're over here, homie.
TV. Another pin on there too.
Did you already find it?
Yeah, just
I
go.
just want to adventure through it.
Yeah, right.
You'll have to find 8 pages. You get it? So scroll one pie.
That was the chipmunk.
Same difference.
Better than my first throw, we'll take it.
You guys didn't get the 8 pages reference, did you?
Get the what?
The 8 pages reference?
Uh-uh.
From Slender Man.
What's it from?
Slender Man.
Slender Man.
I was probably in my 30s when Slender Man came out, so.
I definitely remember it, but I don't like.
It came out in like in the 2000s.
What is that?
What are those?
Someone.
still forward. The space is crap.
Then I guess we're fighting.
I was gonna say some fighting words for sure.
And I guess I'm throwing some discs. What am I throwing?
I'm sure it's been there overnight, or at least for a day or two. But just in case. So I'm gonna call him. I swear I'm gonna call him as soon as we get home. I'm gonna call him.
Definitely. To the left. Through that hole, yes.
Right there?
Yep.
Yes, the red cage.
I don't see a red cage.
You're gonna look very close so you can see the tip of it from here.
Just throw it in that thing.
Yeah, you gotta
I
look
see it
deep.
now.
Yeah.
I gotta get better at the finger throw.
It's all about the angle.
Motherfucking angle.
Be one of those guys always
Maybe.
starting fights at the bar.
Wizard. Tree lover.
Yeah, so
One day we'll pull off the
A little hop and skip. A little hip hop on the minute. Damn, you give him the easy one.
guys are throwing from the girls' team. Fuck you.
You hit the JoJo pose. This.
Oh, buckets.
Fuck.
I got into your brain.
No, this backpack got me thrown off. You don't get in my brain. I've been playing sports, not most of my life, but this is, I think this is 17.
So we're getting close to.
One more hole left.
Alright, they're about to hit us.
This is 17. I mean, well, the one we just did is 16.
Okay, so 2 holes left. So we gotta go. So I mean, maybe 2 holes next week. We gotta go back that way though.
Really?
To the car, yeah.
Gooey.
I got two, but still, give you some time to
Drive.
You guys got anything else you want to add into this show before we wrap up?
Yeah, golden rule. Treat others like you want to be treated, and the world will be fine. Everyone, even if you are racist. If you don't like black people, treat them like you want to be treated.
If you don't like Asian people, treat them like that you want to be treated.
If you don't like white people, I don't blame you.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on these days. A lot of hate against white people. I love white people. I love them to death.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Trail Talk and Evolve.
Where the fuck did they come from?
I'm Matt.
I'm Jason.
I'm Jason.
Go subscribe
Go on an adventure.
and have some fun.
Tell us about it in the comments below.
Tell your friends and
Bye.
family. Well, go with your friends and family. Yeah, go with fire. Have